I'm gonna teach you how to defeat social anxiety. And why am I the right person to do it? Because I used to suffer from severe social anxiety after undergoing a series of life changing and life threatening events. First of all, what's social anxiety? It's defined by the National Institute of Health as a intense, persistent fear of being judged and watched by other people. So there's a lot of instances where social anxiety can come up. For example, when you're meeting new people, when you're ordering food at a restaurant, when you're seeing relatives or friends that you haven't been with in a long time, and even during a Zoom call. So social anxiety can come up in many different areas of your life, and it happens when it has to do with other people. I'm going to give you the main cause of social anxiety. When you're in a conversation with someone or when you're having an interaction with someone, you're not focusing on the other person. You're focusing on yourself and you get in your head. So you're thinking, what are they thinking about me? Do they think I'm funny? Do they desire me? Do they love me? Am I saying the right things? Do they want to be my friend even? So when you're asking yourself these questions, you're stuck in your head and you're going over and over and over again in loops. And what does that do? That's taking you out of the conversation and you're not present. The other person feels like you're not listening to them because you're not, and they don't feel heard. And we all want to feel heard. We all want to feel seen in this life. After years of learning about psychology, communication, and other aspects of human nature, I've discovered that the key to defeat social anxiety is to be present. Because when you're present, when you're in the moment, when you're conscious of what's happening around you, you're not in your head anymore. That wheel of thoughts is halted and you're able to actually be and enjoy the conversation, the company around you. When you're socially anxious, you can't freely express yourself because you're afraid of what they're going to think about you or what they're going to think about what you said. You're not even enjoying the moment, you're not enjoying the company around you, and it just makes life way harder. And it can make every day more difficult than it has to be. In order to solve social anxiety, you need to practice be present, but you need to practice it every single day. You need to expose yourself to situations that would usually make you socially anxious. Every day, if you see a stranger, approach them, try to make small talk with them. If you're at the gym, try to talk to someone that's doing the same exercise, ask them to spot you. If you're at a restaurant and you're gonna order food, after you order food, you ask the waiter how their day has been or what do they think about a certain meal of the menu. You can start with small questions and take baby steps. You don't have to full on go to a party if you're not comfortable with it or any large gatherings. You can start small with individuals. Once you become proficient at this, once you're able to fully be present in the moment after practice and repetition over and over again, it's going to become second nature. You're not even going to have to practice it anymore because it's going to be part of you. You're going to be integrated with that practice. And what's special about this is that you're finally going to be able to be yourself because you're special, I'm special, everyone's special. The problem is a lot of times we have fear of showing our true, authentic self to others. And when that fear is defeated, your life transforms in front of your eyes. Everything's going to change. It's going to feel magical. And the truth of this is that it's going to take time, but the results will be forever. Now you're asking, okay, I'm present, but what do I talk about? So when you're in the conversation and you're actually listening, first of all, you'll start finding things you share in common with the other person, and that's a perfect opportunity to connect and further develop that a relationship, whether it be a friendship, a family member, or a romantic relationship. But let's say you're not finding anything to connect with. You what I would do in that instance is learn more about the person. So I would say the second key for this is to be curious, which is also one of the main aspects of charisma, wanting to learn about other people and actually having an interest in them. It can't be fake, it has to be real, because people are smarter than we give them credit for. We can feel if someone's not being real with us. So you want to make sure you come off as authentic when you're curious. So what happens when you're curious, and how do you become curious? You have to ask questions, learn about them, and actually listen to what they're saying. Most importantly, don't only listen to the words, listen to what's behind the words. Listen to what they actually are expressing to you in the moment. Little by little, you'll learn more about the person and you'll actually grow a stronger emotional bond. And guys, I'm telling you, once you practice this every day, and once this becomes a part of you, it's gonna, you're not even gonna think about how it feels to talk to people. You're not even gonna be afraid anymore, and you're gonna be your authentic self, as I said. And your authentic self is the most beautiful thing ever. So I wanna make a deal with you. Go and practice this for the next month. And if you have any questions, come back to this video and leave a comment. And I'll make sure for the next 30 days, I'll reply to any question you have about this. I want to thank you for watching, and I wish you the best of luck in your new future.